Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my game show. My name's AJ Gills. How y'all doing? We are back with Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And as you can see, I've already fucked up. And blood. Shoot the first arrow. God damn, you know what, there are definitely a lot of things that annoy the shit out of me about this game, but god damn, I gotta say I love the blood. I love the blood and the violence. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, F me sideways. And you die. Aha. Now there's nowhere to go. You know, I want to give a big thanks over to Brian. He sent me an article from, I believe it was a GameSpot article. I could be a little incorrect on that, or the exact outlet that sent this. But apparently, back in I'm trying to remember what flippin' month it was. It was like last August. I think it was around the time this game got announced. Apparently, From Software announced that this game did start as a possible Tenchu. I don't want to say sequel because that's technically not correct. Great, now I'm on freaking fire. But this game did start as I like how jumping in the water actually does cure burn. But yeah, this game did start off as a potential Tenchu remake, or not? Goddamn, not remake either. A potential Tenchu game. I hate these. I hate enemies with torches. Did I get killed? I'm not sure. That time I got killed. There we are. Yeah, like I was saying, this game actually originally started off as a Tenchu game, which, if I might say, duh. And this game was clearly, even if I wouldn't have read something that said this game did start off as a Tenchu game, I would have guessed that this game held some sort of origin in the Tenchu series. I mean, it's too similar to them to be a coincidence. Yeah, or I just missed that jump. Fucking fantastic. Let's go with the loaded axe. Because in all honesty, it is the shinobi prosthetic that I actually like in this game. Just because let's be honest, the shurikens don't do crap. That was pretty sweet. Dowsing powder. Okay. What was I saying? The shuriken really doesn't do much. And the Well, I still think the flame spout would be really cool if it had any semblance of range and I didn't have to be standing in somebody's face and take 5 seconds to, you know, launch the flippin' attack. I'd actually like the weapon. And death. Walk away. Hell. Ah, shit. How about you give me a camera angle in which I can fucking see? If I didn't have to have like a third hand to work the controller. Maybe I could have looked at that from a different angle. Instead, my camera is literally directly over Wolf's head for some fucking reason that amounts to fucking From Software game. Son of a bitch! Okay, I'm done. Okay, there we go. Alright, who wants to look at a picture of a puppy now? To maybe get rid of some of this blinding anger. Son of a bitch, man. Like I said, I mean, that's... this is why I don't like your attack buttons being put on the bumpers. I've always felt that those... That putting your attacks on the bumpers, dodges on the buttons, gives me no ability to freaking change my camera angle mid-combat when I, you know, probably should be able to. Also, that ogre I was fighting should have broken that thing's posture like 4 or 5 times. Just saying. I could go back to that that pagoda that I got killed in at the last video, but we run into the small issue of I'd get my ass kicked. Yeah, because I played that terribly. Damn it. Lateral movements. Against the arrow guys. Brain, remember, lateral movements. It's my inventory. It always says 2 pellets. Or always says 3 pellets for some reason. I can't figure that one out. I gotta remember to start eating this, that Ungo's candy, because I believe that one gives me boosted defense for combat situations, something like that. Try it before I kill the, before I fight the, whatchamacallit, the ogre thing. And exhale, even though I'm completely furious. Alright. I'm going to try this again. Maybe it's a bigger, slower opponent. It'll be a little easier. Come on. Oh, so he doesn't matter. Great. Well, now we know. Can I death blow these guys from... Oh! Game... Just saying, I should have f***ing had that death blow. That is some bullshit right there. Oh, yep, trapped in the fucking... Trapped in the environment. I know not why I got killed. I could have landed the death blow, but I jumped the gun on that one. Missing the death blow was on me, not on the game. I'll try and be on. Oh, great. Somewhere a pained cough rings out. The coughing and wheezing sounds of an old woman deeply worried about her beloved master. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. Oh, fantastic. What are my chances? Oh, 13%. I think I said this last video, but I read an article. I think it was on GameSpot, talking about their dragon rot and exactly how to cure it. It is that doctor lady. You bring her blood samples, like she said, but apparently nobody will die having it. The only thing that it really does is it keeps you from doing side quests for people because they're coughing and they can't apparently get out a side quest through their coughing. I don't know why that makes sense, but again, from software game. So that's the deal with that. So that's the deal with the dragon rot. So like I was saying, the dragon rot won't kill people. Even though I think that would be kind of cool if it could kill people like the sculptor. Even though for what this game is, it would take out like a very massive plot point for this game. I get why it doesn't. Like I said, I get why it doesn't. It's just one of those that should make sense. Or, that would be cool if they had the guts to do it. But I guess it's a From Software game. They're just like, you know what? We can't be too mean. But also, hey player, fuck you. Ah, great. Am I dead yet? Because I feel like I'm dead. Should have gotten a stealth kill there, but whatever. I'm trying something. I'm gonna see how dumb the AI is, or if they'll let me cheese it like this. I have no idea if they're gonna let me do this, but on one hand, if they let me do this, it's kind of bullshit. On the other hand, Kind of awesome. Wait, for once my pellets didn't revive or didn't go back to 3 at the when I died. Interesting. You find me? You found me. Is he gonna keep coming after me? Is he, what's he gonna do? Oh, we're gonna have him literally fall off that thing because, and not die, or take any damage, because, yep. On one hand, I should feel bad that I'm playing this way, that I'm, you know, kind of trying to kite guys around, and although I've seen that is a strategy for From Software games, is, you know, kite the enemies around, let them, you know, take them on one-on-one instead of a group, something I'm not good at thinking about because I play like a murder hobo. Again, it's how I play tabletop as well, so, you know, probably not fun to play with me in that. God damn it! Now I'm sitting here reminded that you know, I've always wanted, if I could get the people to do it, I would love to do a Roll20 or something like a D&D campaign on the channel. That would be so much fun. I just don't have enough people, you know, in my life that are tabletop guys. Sorry, off-topic conversation. But yeah, maybe it's because I play like a complete moron with zero sense of strategy. But you know, I know that strategy in typical From Software games. So I have a feeling that in this one, this is a legitimate way to play, which is, you know, hey, I'm gonna completely goof around and, you know, lead guys off and try and play this. I'm gonna lead guys around, hide, and then stealth them as they're going back into their original position. Kind of waiting for this guy to kind of give up. Or is it just going to keep swinging? Okay, he's just going to keep doing that. You know what, in all honesty, because I've led him over here, yeah, since I've led him over here and he's just doing, I don't know, whatever, he's working on his MLB swing. I say that because MLB The Show came out recently and I really want to play it. I just do not have the cash. I'll deal with you guys while, lateral movement. Oh, you know. Whoa! No! I was so close to getting... Oh, son of a bee. And I thought I was being so smart. I've spent 20 minutes on this area of the game alone. Although, you know what? I'm going to be honest. Anybody watching this series, if you expected this to be anything different, you came to the wrong place. As I said when I started this series, I am not a From Software fan. I do not play the Souls games regularly. In fact, I don't like the Souls games. I decided, you know what? I'd give this game a chance. And in all honesty, I'm not sad I gave it a chance, because there are bits and pieces that I truly love, and I wouldn't necessarily it poorly because I don't like it, but God, there are things in these games that I don't get why people like them so much. God, the blood is awesome, though. keep saying it, man. Alright, well, we do that. And we're going to come up here. Yeah, I'm back down to 2 pellets. Interesting. There have been times that I've died and it kept giving me 3 pellets back. I don't know what if I've like saved, if I can only carry 3 at a time or how that works, but oh, great. How to do it. I feel like my spinning slash should do more posture damage than it actually does. Die, and I still want to know why. I can't tell. Are these guys demons or are they just weird-looking people? It's always one of my big things with From Software games. I can't flippin' tell. Come on. Nope. Come on. Hey, come on. I'm over here. Come on. Yeah. I have no idea where I'm running. Yeah, great. I brought all of them. There we go. I've tried so many different plans. Now I'm planning on the... What was I saying? Now I'm gonna go with the... I'm just going to run in and out and hide. Like that. I'm gonna go in, just grab a couple slashes and get the fuck out. And... oh, wait, nope. I have a resurrection. Forgot I had that. So, I'm gonna take... I can... I can't cause enough posture damage to kill these guys. That is a gross ass, though. Still want to know if these guys are demons or what the hell they are. Because I still cannot, for the life of me, figure that out. Like, From Software has always kind of done that to me with with their games. It's like, I can't tell, are you guys monsters, demons, what made you this way? Why can't you just look like normal people, like, my main freaking character? Because I get it, Wolf is, you know, special, he's got this weird dragon blood thing, but that guy who killed us at the very beginning of the game looked like a normal person, and the, what is it, the true, although I guess the true heir is also, you know, he's special. I don't know, games are weird. The fact that I have been able to Scooby-Doo my way out of this is... I'm not gonna lie, a little depressing. There's no way I should have gotten... there's no way I should have lived through any of that. That just happened. A fistful of ash. Surprisingly, one of my favorite items.
Father.
It's you. I'm afraid I made a bit of a blunder. Perhaps the years have finally caught up with me.
Ow! Sorry.
No point. It's too late. Wolf, you must take this.
Hidden Temple Key. The key to the Hidden Temple in the Hirado Estate, given by the Owl. The secret temple is located in the very back of the Hirado Estate. 2. The Lord is absolute. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost.
The key to the secret temple in the estate mansion. You'll find him. The divine heir. Going through the front is not an option. You'll never get past the fire.
Yes, sir. Perhaps the cliff's just outside of here.
Yes. Return to the estate entrance. You look for a side road along the cliffs. Take the back entrance through the cemetery. That's your
Cemetery? I smell boss fight.
Wolf. Never forget the Iron Code.
Yes.
The master is absolute. Wolf, protect your master with your life.
Okay, so this is the guy who saved us when we were a kid. How about instead of just a key, give us a cool weapon or a skill or something?
Head to my left and follow the cliff. If I go through the cemetery, there will be a path to the end. Leave it to me, Father.
I still can't figure out this game's timeline. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because I'm dumb. Maybe it's because I haven't been paying attention. Maybe it's because I'm playing too many games at once right now. I don't know.
I bet this Sphinx is totally out of control by now.
Yeah. If anyone's gonna get out, their only choice is to use this cave.
Don't let a single rat escape. Lord Juzo's orders.
I know. I don't mind at all. I can't stand selfish bastards who leave everyone else behind at the first sign of danger.
I mean, we know that this is 3 years. What was I about to say? 3 years after the events of the first game, or not? I almost said the first game. I just got murdered, didn't I? Okay, so like I was saying, this game takes place 3 years before where we were. So after the Divine Heir was kidnapped by that guy with the giant bow on his back that cut off our arm. So it's 3 years after that. Of course, this is where we respawn because God hates me. God damn, I keep losing my train of thought. I'd rather you all have regular arrows than fire arrows. Fine. All that. There we go. What the hell was I saying? I was talking about the timeline of this game. I don't know. This is like 3 years prior to the time that we were in when we, found this bell and prayed at it. But at the same time, I don't understand how the rules of this universe work. Like, if we find, is this a quest for information? Do items we find, would they carry over? Well, actually, we already know they carry over because this is where we found that axe. Yet, here's my next question: how the hell does that work? I don't know. All in all, this game makes no sense, timeline-wise. And I get it. People love this developer. They're so artistic. They're blah 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 blah. I get it. But at the same time, just tell. This is a message I have for all developers. Tell a story in a straight freaking line. Or if you're going to have flashbacks and stuff, have them be really important information that you want to drop at, that you want to drop on the player at a very specific time. Because I feel like a lot of flashbacks are really underwhelming. Like, they could have been just, you didn't need them to be told in a flashback, or I didn't even need the flashback. Full stop. And then I especially like a flashback if it's going to be information that the player and the character do not know, because that's one of my big things. Is if you're going to I like to know the same amount of information of what's going on as the character we're playing. I think amnesia is a typically overused way to... Oh, yeah, great, I died. What was I saying? Amnesia is a typically overused way of showing, oh, the character doesn't know what's going on, yada, yada, yada. But still, at least it works. But I like I like to know the same amount of information the character knows at the time. So you know what? I don't mind a flashback in the sense of, hey, we've just dropped this, you know, like, hey, we've dropped the, like, Luke, I am your father moment, and we're gonna give you a flashback to show you as a way to give you this bit of information. I don't mind those. In all honesty, if you want to get non-linear, there's a way to do it. You know, I mean, there are times that it works, but I feel like a lot of games are trying to do, a lot of developers are trying to do it with games where it makes no sense to do it that way. I think I described it this way with, oh, son of a biscuit, Devil May Cry 5. I feel like it tried to get a little too weird with its story, when in all honesty, to me, you could have just told the story straight line, made it very simple. I mean, you still had a simple story, but you know what? I could have at least dealt with that, and I would have enjoyed it. I probably would have enjoyed it more. It's like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a simple story and telling it in a simple way and letting it just be a dumb action game. Nothing wrong with that. But when you're going, what am I thinking here? But if you're going to try and turn it into some big, winding, and I'm not saying that DMC5 tried to make some big winding story, but, if you're going to throw in a bunch of weird flashbacks and, 3 months ago and all this stuff, and, try and tell your game out of order like that, for the love of God, you've got to do it right, and you got to do it right, and you got to tell a good story. I don't know. I got lost halfway through my rant. And again, I lost where the hell I was. Alright, I'm done. Okay. I know. Anyone out there who's played these games before wants to tell me I'm doing it wrong. I know. Whatever. I just don't like hard games. All that general crap that people want to throw out to people like me who aren't fans of these games. Yeah, throw it out. I'm at this moment, my head hurts. I'm tired. I have no more love to give. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links and stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Where the hell was I in my weird outro? Stay tuned more next time. I don't know. Tell me if you enjoyed my random musings throughout that. But until next time, guys, my name's AJ Gills. This is Home That Game Channel. I'm out.